So this interface is for the application graphical user interface, right? Not the HTML, right?
Say it again, please.
The interface I see now, that's for the application, not for the HTML browser.
Yes, this is the GUI browser. This is the GUI, not the browser. Web
Yes,
browser.
yes,
Yes,
because
application.
it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's like here it comes like 3 circles, and there's like 1 circle and
Yes,
1 square.
yes, yes, yes. They have a different pictures. You're right.
Right.
So we are looking at the issues. Students, all three students, they did the same mistake. They
Yes.
created the customer they created the contact person with the help of a customer, but they did not enter
The English.
information, for example, language or the first name and the last name. Usually we search, or if we forget the contact person number, we search by the name. And if you see that, these students did not register their name either. So
Okay.
it is difficult to find with the help of name or with the help of any other means. Even they did not enter the search number. If they enter the search number, their 3-digit code, we can still find but now, since the good thing is, because you can see here, it means that this contact person is linked with this customer. Okay.
Okay.
So we can still find it out. So what we can do is so first of all, we have to, since this guy did not enter any information, so we'll go for the 176. We'll go to the customer in the step 1, and we will find the customer number. This is 25380. Okay, now I'll go back to the contact person. If you see here, this is the business partner and the contact person. I can go to the change. I can double click, and I can search for that contact person number with the help of this button. 25380, I think. So I have a customer number because there is no search term. I searched by 176. This guy was a 176. So I could not find anything. This guy does not have any name. Okay. So we cannot find it. So we
Why
have,
the search term did not work here?
huh?
Why the search term did not work here?
Say it again. I didn't hear it clearly.
Yeah, I said why the search term did not work here.
Because student did not enter the search term. So the student has to enter the search terms, then we will be able to access. Now,
Nice. But
I can,
it was not shown in the task, right? In the task, when we look at task 2.
yes, it was not shown. Yeah, that is right. Through my experience, I always ask my student to please enter the search number wherever it is available. Then that's right. Okay, now we have the customer numbers 25380. So I can enter the 25380, and I can press enter. So you will see that we found one entry for this guy. So this is Osama Al-Rabi. So
Yes.
I can double click on that. And this 208 is the contact person number. I press enter. And you will see that. So we have the contact person here. So he did enter the information. So let's see if we can correct this information with the help of, now we have another issue. I just double clicked it. So he entered some of the information here, Osama Al-Rabi, and the function. Yes, he did it, but the last one is not complete. Now, how to find the correction?
Yeah, click on person on top.
Sorry.
No, on top.
See, bro, I wrote 6 pages.
Click on, yeah, just leave that one.
This one.
On top, yes. And from there, maybe you can work on it.
But this is we are going to create a new person. You see here?
But not modify the current, because we go to change, right?
So let's go and yeah.
For example, when I ask him to change the language, for example, to E. Hey, can you go, brother, to his work, to his task?
Okay. Okay. Yes,
76 task 2. Yes, task 2.
this is the one. Yeah.
If you look at the contact number, the contact person number, it's different from the one that's shown there. That's also something I've noticed.
Yeah,
If you put
because
that one, 5.682,
yeah, because this is so every contact person you create, you have a different contact person. You have a different business partner number. If you create the company as a customer, that will have a different business partner number.
but
So
that's a contact person number, not a business partner.
still, it is a business partner, though it is a for
But
the contact
if you
person.
go back to task 1, you see, is it the same as the business partner?
This
If you go to task
any number start with 5 is a business partner number.
or anything starts with 5.
Yeah. Anything
Right.
start with 5 is a business partner. Anything start with 2, then in this customer, it will be like customer number.
No, good information to know.
So I can see that there is an still issue issue of what you call editing the customer number, huh? So still I'm not able to edit the customer number. Okay, so that is how, I don't know how come before usually I'm able to get the correct the customer number, but now still I think I.
But if you look further at his task 1, for example, you will notice that he has different partner number.
This one, right? In the step 1?
Yes.
Yeah, because this is a different part. This is the customer, which is a company.
Yes.
So that is a business partner number. And if we create a contact person, we will get two things here. One is he will get the contact person number. Okay. So in this case, for him, it is 208. And then
but it does not show here, right?
Huh?
It does not show here.
Yeah, it is not showing here. The only thing that shows is business partner number. So this is the business partner number of the contact person. That is a business partner number for the company, organization as a customer.
And that one, what was that one?
Step one is the business partner number
of the company. Oh, so we have business partner number for every entity here.
Yeah, for company, for the contact person, they are all business partner.
Oh, let's go.
And this partner,
that one, the contact person number.
Say it again.
I thought that one in the second task is the contact person number.
This is the contact person number, but we call it a business partner. This is again a business partner. So let me show you here. I think if I just go back and in this one, if you see, I double click on that. You see business partner number 1 and business partner number 2. This is business partner number 1,
okay,
which is the company. Has a contact person, business partner number 2. You see here?
Yes, that's the person.
Yeah, so that is a person. So both are business partner number.
But how come we have the name here? Maybe he inserted his name?
Say it again.
We see the name of the student here, right? Next to the business partner.
We cannot talk to the company. We talk to the person in a company.
I know. I mean that means that he inserted his name in the contact person.
That is what he's supposed to do. He is supposed to enter his name as a contact person in that company. But
his name is showing here. It means that he inserted it, right?
He inserted it. Yes, that is right.
Why is not showing in task 2?
Okay, let's see. 51685. 1 second. 51685 is registered here. Okay, 51685, and let's see. 51685. You see here? 5168. 5 is not there.
Yeah, that's a different number.
So he created 2 contact person.
Okay. Oh, maybe that one, a new one, because I told him that this is not working. Do it again.
Yeah. So he created a new contact person, 51685, right?
Yes.
Okay, but
So in this case, brother, now he has two contact persons. For example, let's say that the second one was correct.
okay, 1 second. What we can do is I can show you something here. We can have in a company, we can have two contact person number. So this was 151518662. Is that right?
Yes.
So I can create. Oh,
No,
okay.
it's there.
Business 51862. What is the number? 51.
Yeah, 51862.
Okay,
682.
51682. Okay.
68.
Sorry, 682. So if I can create, you will see that I am able to create, but this person, this time, this guy does not have any name here.
Yes.
But we can have more than one contact person, no problem. Okay, if I say 1 here, and if I say 0002 here, and I say 0002, which is like so if you see here, we got the purchasing order number, right? We got the two contact person number now, but this one is without name.
Okay.
Okay, I can save it. Now if I go back, okay, what is that? Customer number does not save the data due to error, something like that. Okay, let's see. Okay, changes have been saved. Now if I go back to and refresh, let's see. Okay, still information should not be cleared because we did not correct. And if you see the relationship now, the before relationship was red.
Yes.
Now the relationship is fixed because we use the correct contact person for the relationship.
I see.
Now this is the problem. So this is 5682. So okay, we have to search for 51682. So we can enter the name and enter the what is the language? Language is missing. If we fix the language, then it's okay. Then it will be. So let's see if we can fix the language as well. So I can go back from here and I can see here contact person change. So we have to look for, so this is 208, okay, with Rabi.
Okay.
Now we have to search for this customer number. I think but this customer number okay. I'm searching for all which has no name. So I can see.
Or by term. By term.
Huh?
Okay, if you search by term, you can find that.
So if you see here, do we have something without name? No.
You can see by term 176.
176. Okay,
first column.
And you see here, there are so many without terms as well, without such term. Okay, let's see 176. Some students are entering, but some students are not entering.
Yes.
I don't see any here. Osama Al-Rabi, you see here?
Yes.
Okay, this is the customer number. Customer number was 25380. 25380. Let me see if I can find 2525380. Okay, this is the only one that we. This is the only one that he registered for this one. So yeah. So we are not able to find. The 208.
Maybe let's finish the task. No, brother. If I want to clear a task, for example, and ask the student to do it again.
Clear the task. I don't have any power for that.
Okay.
This has to be done by technical team, technical consultant, which are in the Germany.
I see.
Maybe you can ask the students. Okay, you know what will happen? First 3 steps we cannot see. We can see through this way, or he has to give us. That's why, the data sheet. That is the purpose of data sheet. There's sometimes student, they mess up and the data is not shown in the ZGBI. So we can take their customer number, we can take their contact person number from the data sheet, and we can go and we can display.
Yeah.
That is what we can do. So,
Okay. Now, for that English, for example, and thing, I managed to do it through to update it there, but it did not reflect actually. So if when I go to change, or I go, for example, to BP in the command line, which is a shortcut, I found it in the data sheet.
BP, yeah, business partner.
Yeah, because from here, because it says change the contact person. Just click on PP, and then I go to person on top. Or choose first that one. Yeah, 51682.
But this is create. Yeah, I choose this one. Okay, and then
if you double click on that one, so it will be the selected one.
Yeah, but here field changes. Okay,
let me see it in my HTML thing. So because I have done it in the class.
So yeah, created by some.
Actually, I was trying to find my way because
it's
like my first session here.
So yeah, we have this. Yeah, if the students enter wherever we have a search term, we encourage the student to enter the search term. That will make our life easy and his life easy as well.
Yes.
So even
so
if
the business partner is 51699, right? 51699.
Yeah, 51699. This is the company, the first customer he created. And 51682 is the contact person, the purchasing manager.
And then we look for contact person, right? Contact person.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if it is general data. Okay, so general data this is for the business partner. Okay, contact person. Do we have a contact person here? No. And secondly, I think this is for, okay. Overview for this customer. Yeah, we don't have this. This will change the relationship. This will.
But if you go back without relationship, go back to the previous one.
Previous one mean?
The previous page. This is the relationship, right?
1 second.
From the changes.
And press enter. Okay.
Now click on that pin icon down.
This one.
Yes.
Okay. This will help me change the relationship.
No, from there I change also the English, for example.
Here?
But it was in the not here in the general data and the address.
Yeah, it was general data, but that general data is not available for this. That general data is for the customer. Customer mean the company, the organization he created as a customer, the bike zone.
Okay.
So that general data is for the bike zone, not for the customer. That's what I was searching. If I can find the has contact person, and if I know is the relationship. Yeah, so this is. I'll search for that if I can find the contact person and edit the contact person. I think I used to do it.
Okay. Now, how about the second question, which is if they want to know, for example, because sometimes when they finish the task, it does not show, for example, the business partner number, or they miss it,
Okay.
So I have to go myself to, Zigbim and.
Do they submit the data sheet? Did you ask them to submit the data sheet?
No, they don't know the number. That's why they missed it when they click on save. It showed, but they moved to the second task without looking at it.
That's right. So in that case, you have to go to the. Okay, let's try that. So for example, this customer, this is Osama. Okay, so we have another customer. We have another user. his ID was 163. Is that okay?
Okay.
Let's
163,
try.
that one we just ignore it.
Yeah. So 163. So if you type, okay, let's go back and I search for that. So if he has entered the 163, so you can go for the search from here. You can go for the search from this button and say 163 in the search term. So if he has entered the 163 search term, press enter, you will find it. You will find it somewhere here in the Orlando. So this
That's for the customer number.
that for the customer, yes, for the customer number.
How about the business partner and the contact person?
Okay, business partner number, we cannot find it out. We can only find it out the customer number because in this help, they are displaying only the customer numbers. So this,
because finding the customer number, it's also stated in task 2 at the beginning. If you don't know the task number, do the search by term.
Yes. So
and
this
since they have done wonderful job for task 1, they can easily find or locate the
So 163 did not do anything. So 178 maybe we can search for 178 and see.
No, you mean 163 is not my student. You remember that was the
I thought 162 is your student. But now if you see 178, this guy has Al Zahir, Orlando. So this is the guy 25377.
That's one of the best students I have.
Oh, mashallah. So I can press enter, and then this guy has Saif Al Zahrani is the.
Yes.
And we can go for the relationship from here. We can see the relationship. And if you see here, the relationship is there. This is the business partner has Saif Al Zahrani.
But look, it should be valid for 1 month from today's date. So you put it for 31st of December.
This is for 9999, valid to 999. It will never expire.
Right? It should be for 1 month, right?
No, it is for, this is not for 1 month. This is for valid for all the time because the customer, the contact person you can have for a long time. So I can just click on the relationship. You'll see that the bike zone, the company Saif Al Zahrani has a contact person, Saif Al Zahrani.
Okay.
51666 51681. And he put all the information. So 176 is okay now. Now, if I have to find the 176 for Al Zahrani, the contact person.
For Osama, you mean?
For Saif Al Zahrani. So
no, 176 Osama.
176 is Saif Al Zahrani, I think. Okay, let's see. 176. Let me see if he.
That's 167. Yeah, 167. Then the other guy. Yeah, Osama Rabi'.
So I can see here, search term 176 or 178. I'm not. I think 178. I was saying. No, the customer number I have to remove, and then I can. So this guy did not enter. Al Zahrani and Saif.
Saif, yeah.
So we have Saif Al Zahrani. This customer partner number is 204. So I can press enter and I can see the information. Since they have, I think, made the relationship, that's why I cannot change the information. I will find it out how to change the information. So we reached up to this stage, but
yeah. In your case, brother, how do you do this? For example, like students, I did task 1 with them.
Okay.
Together, I walked them through. Then I said, okay, go to task 2 and 3. Pay attention to small details. Now, if you look at my students now, if you go back and just look at from 162 to 182.
Yeah.
See,
mashallah.
Yeah, for task 1, all of them they did it correctly, but because they added names,
yeah,
that's why it looks red. For task 2 and 3, most of them they did well.
Yeah. I mean, even these guys, they were able to manage because if they are here, if they are in the step 3, means somehow they are able to manage to reach.
But look at some of them, for example, they said that we finished, but when you click on task 3, for example, this one, there's nothing.
Yeah, because they just created relationship and they saved it. Bas. So look at 177. He did the same thing. 177, I can go back and I can say, okay, the 177, this is my customer. customer, I can go for change, and I can go for, sales and distribution. And I don't know about 177. Let's see. I tried to enter 177 search term. It didn't come up here. 177 is not coming, so I have to go here. And I have to enter 177 as a search term. Press enter. I can find the user, Abdullah. And then I can say Abdullah plus enter. So Abdullah. So if I go to the relationship, you will see that this guy created the relationship, okay? But
Okay.
he did not, this is changing the relationship, huh? He did not enter the three, he entered it. He entered it. Okay, maybe this 51700. Okay, let's see here. What is the, you see here 51697. So basically, he was supposed to work on this one, but since he missed that, he created another one, and then he just continue with that. Now, if I say 51697, I can go back. Okay, I can go back, and I can say, okay, 51697. So I can say add 51697, 51697.
But this could not be edited, right?
Huh?
This could not be edited.
Yeah, we cannot add. You see here, I can click on create. So it will add this number. Now, by the way, before I go, you see the 5177, 177, the red one here?
Yes.
Okay, now it is red. Now if I just, if I add this number, I can say this is 1, this is 0002, this is the department purchasing, and this is 0002. This is the purchasing manager. And if I say, okay, I want to save it, now you will see he has 2 contact persons we can talk to. And if I just go back for 177, if I refresh, so you will see that he's fixed now.
Yes.
Why? Because, so this is not fixed because this guy created the contact person, which he did not use it.
I see. But this does, I mean, because he has now one correct and one incorrect, but it will not show that he has done it correctly, right?
Yes. And here, since I used this ID, this contact person number, I used it here. It means this is okay. That step 3 is okay, but step 2 is not fixed because he did not enter the information properly. Same thing is here.
Now, what do you do, brother, in this case? I mean,
In this case, I just ignored it because he created another contact person number.
Yeah, but I mean, because I don't like those students who don't pay attention to those small details, because they have just to follow. They don't have to invent anything.
Actually, yeah, you're right. I don't know about your student, but since we have a college students, they are a little bit, weak. So we just ignore these things. If he has done, if he created another contact person and he created and then he used it, we just ignore that part.
So we almost have all of them done task 3 except for 181, 168, and 163, right?
Yeah.
So they have the same problem, you think?
Same problem. If you see here, I just double click on this part, and you see he forgot the English, he forgot the first name and last name. Basically, he created and he saved it somehow. Okay. That was the main issue with all of these 3 guys. You see here?
I see.
And we cannot access these guys again, somehow.
But I guess when I tried from the student's machine, I could have go to edit and I added the E, for example.
Because, okay, since on that machine, they have the latest, anything you saved, you create the customer, they will have the contact customer number in their next screen or next. Right. It is saved for some time in the buffer.
Yes.
But not on other machines.
Yes, correct.
So
But in any case, this will not affect the other, like
no,
4,
no,
5, 6, 7, the other
nothing,
tasks.
no, 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 no. It will not affect 4, 5, 6,
But
7. It will be.
now the last thing they have to do in the last week of the labs, which is the case, the final case. Is it listed here as part of the tasks or it's a different one?
Frankly speaking, that case is not that easy.
Uh-huh.
It consumes a lot of time unless you explain them. There are two steps that needs to be that needs to be explained this to the students. If they try to find by themselves, they might take 10 hours, 15 hours, something like that, and
Oh,
maybe
really?
yeah, and maybe end up in doing something which yani, may not be that correct. So we have to show them. Yeah, if we show them, then they should be able to do it. Show in a sense, there are two steps that we have to show them that, okay, guys,
Yeah, maybe we need to have a session for that one, brother.
yeah, guys, this is what we are expecting from this case study, that you need to create actually what is happening is they are creating a new customer from the
Okay.
old customer. Okay, so they don't have to enter the accounting information. Accounting information will automatically come from the previous customer, and they
Okay.
just enter the general data for that customer. Bus,
Okay.
you got the point?
Yeah. I mean, you mean here that they don't have to create things from scratch, but for the case, yes.
In this case, at present, they are creating everything from scratch. But
Okay.
in the challenge, they will not create from scratch. They will use some of the previously created customer to get some information, because, for example, for accounting data is common for all the customers. So why not? Why we should enter? Why not we can get it through the reference of a previous customer? So we will create the customer with reference of previous customer. That is one thing that student might get confused. So we have to tell them. That is
But
one.
this is not part of any of those labs, right?
No, no. So if you
Okay.
see here, this yani, if I go back to the customer, and second thing is in sales order. That sales order, we will give them discount. We will give the customer discount. Yani he will buy some bicycles. We will give them five bicycle, and we will give them like 10
That's in lab 2.
in the challenge.
But in lab 2 as well, that we apply discount, right?
Yes, you're right. We will apply the discount, but that discount is like free of charge. So in this case, in our lab case study, we will not apply free of charge. We will give them discount, but not free of charge. So we have to tell the students, hey guys, if you want to make it free of charge, you have to go here. That's it. So if we tell them two things, then they can finish in 2 hours, 3 hours. That will not take much time. Okay, let me see if I can.
But they might take it home, right? It's not
Huh?
necessarily to be done in the lab.
Say it again.
I said they might take it home, not necessarily to be done in the lab.
I think maybe I have internet connection problem. Voice was not clear.
I said that they can take that one home for the challenge.
Oh yes,
Not
yes.
to be done in the lab.
Yeah, they can. That could be a good idea. So go take it. This is a challenge.
So we can ask them to start in the lab until certain let's say amount of the task is being done. Then they can leave and say just continue on your own.
Yes,
and submit the final.
Yes. That is also possible. Okay, but keep in mind, I mean, my students, they spend like 15 hours, and then even then they were having two or three mistakes they were having. So the first thing in the challenge they need to do is, okay, for example, this is created. I'm not changing the customer. I'm creating the customer. So what they will do is they will go with this part as an organization, and then they have to create the business partner or the customer with the help of here. They have to go here and they have to click with the reference. this is the first thing they may get stuck for 2 hours, 3 hours, because they will not find any idea what to do. So if we tell them, and then they have to search for, we have a customer like 14,000, and then press enter. So we got that. So this is what we need to copy. And then what will happen? We can say, okay. So this we never taught them.
What was the reference? The reference is the business partner number.
Huh?
What was the reference?
Reference was a business partner number.
So that's also answering the same question I asked at the beginning, which is how can we get the information? For example, if I have the business partner number, I can do search from here, right? With the reference. To get
Wallahi,
more info.
if you see here, if you see, we don't have a search button, right? Means
Yes.
we cannot find the business partner number.
Yes, but we have to click on with reference, right?
With reference, then we go over there and we find it out.
I
Okay.
see.
Did you see that? It automatically fills some information about in the finance.
Okay.
In the finance. But in the general data, because it's a new customer, so he's expecting that we have to enter the new information for the new. But for company code data, it comes from the previous customer. We did not enter this information here in this part. That is what
Right.
I'm trying to tell, that this is one thing that students spend a lot of time, 2 hours, and they couldn't figure it out how to do it.
You know, maybe I have to, because I did not finish all the tasks, to be honest, myself. So maybe when I reach that challenge, do it myself, I can understand. Because now I can understand some things, but some
Yeah.
of the things, because I don't know, I did not read the case. I can't imagine how difficult or easy it is.
Yes, you're right.
Brother Tariq, can I ask a question?
Please go
Assalamu
ahead.
alaikum.
We didn't realize that you are here also.
I'm here every time you are with me, and I am with you now.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, Brother Tariq, just a question. Of
Yes.
course, I remember I have already moved from the lab 1, but I realized that the problem it was in step 2. In general, there is a problem in step 2 which affect the step 3. And alhamdulillah, some students, they got it green everywhere.
Mhm.
The only thing that I am asking is how the student can determine, for example, where is this red, where it is green, etc. For example, for us, we do ZGBIM, and we got the information. How about them?
Okay.
How about them?
Okay. If you see here, if I go for the customer, for example, this customer, and
Okay.
go for the complete, for example, and this customer was like, okay, search for 176, 177. So if I say I have a search term 177, I'm looking for his customer, which is like Bike Zone Abdullah. I can go
Okay.
there. I don't need this company code. Okay, now what he can do is he can go to the relationship. Okay,
Okay.
this is for step number 3, and see if he has enter, and he can double click on that contact person. He can double click on that, and he can see that if he has entered all this information, these 3 columns are required.
Yeah.
And if he's a business partner, then did he have the name and first name and the last name here after in front of that? So this is the place that we can find it out. Okay, step number 2 was a business partner 2, which he missed the first name and the last name. So he has a mistake. So it could be red over there.
Okay.
And then in this part, step number 3, if we enter these 3 values, it's okay. Otherwise, it will be a red part in the step number 3 as well.
Okay. No, my question is for me as an instructor, as a super user. I said as super user,
Yeah.
I am using the GBIM, and
Yeah.
I have an idea who is red, who is green.
Yeah.
But for the student, how he knows that he made a mistake? That's it. This is my question. Whatever the step 1, step 2, step 3, how he can know, or how she can know that there is.
There is no way except he has to go to the change, and he can check all the one by one through the case study, through the case study.
Okay, the changes will solve the problem.
Yeah, change will solve the problem. Yes, if
Okay.
he makes a mistake.
Okay. And also the questioning that they were asking the student when I did the step 1, some student, they didn't put their names. They put just Global Bike.
Okay.
And we requested to them to put their names. When
That-
when they put their names, automatically it's red.
It's right. That is right.
Yeah. So which means that is it necessary to keep the name there, or it's not necessary?
Actually, it is not necessary, but you know what happens? Sometimes students searching their user,
Yeah. Okay.
searching their customer, they pick some other person, by mistake. Instead of 177, they enter search term 176 and they say bike zone. So if the name is there, then they say, oh, no, this is not my name. I think I made some
Yeah,
mistake.
this is what happened to me. For example, I have one Shamari,
Hmm.
Shamari Wijdan, and there is another Shamari. She
Uh-huh.
told me, Doctor, this is not my name. I said, okay, change. What we told, we reverse. We put Wijdan in the beginning and the Shamari in the second. So it has solved the problem. It means just a matter that we change the position of the first name and the last name, and it has give me the good
Yes.
result.
Yes.
But in general, Doctor, and honestly, and to be honest with you, as Dr. Saleh mentioned, that I'm doing the same practice, and you are aware about messages, WhatsApps, etc. Yani I realize that it's not a matter that a SAP is difficult, but there are some stupidity in the SAP. Honestly, there are some stupidity that I realize that if you do, you have to focus first. You need to focus. It is a must. This is
Yeah.
what I told to my student. If you want to do the whatever the steps, you have to be focus.
Yeah.
And I told them, don't start, for example, a step and you don't complete it, you come back, you will make mistakes. So this is one of the things that the students sometimes they make. They start the step, they don't finish it, they come back, they make the mistake, forget what they did, etc. So the SAP need a lot of memorization, and need a lot of focus. And sometimes there are, as I said, stupidity. For example, if you put Shamari or whatever,
Yeah.
is it necessary to give it green? So at least to have, but unfortunately, it's beyond our hands. So we try as much as we can to provide how to do practice, and we guide them. But the last question, brother, how you can evaluate the lab component? Because in our syllabus we have come Dr. Saleh 30%, صح?
Okay, if you see,
I guess it's 25.
20% or 30%?
25.
25. Yani how can you determine this 25% based on this? Because they are going to go step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 4 until step 17.
okay.
So which is clear for me that we have to do that.
So
But
for-
how can I evaluate them? Is it
for
based on the
example,
green or on the red? This is my question.
if you see here, it gives so these are some of the students which are now
Yeah, at the end, it's give a percentage.
if I go down somewhere down the road, you see here some of the my students, they are working. They are having, some are having red, some are having, some green. If I go at the end, you see here what they say, percentage.
Yeah, okay.
Some has 96%, 98% based on the mistakes they have made, 92%. Okay.
Okay.
So 46% has completed. So he got 46% marks, 98% marks. You can make use of the last column.
No, it means that I based my grading on this last column.
You can, I mean, this is the example,
Yeah, because we have to be fair. As I told you, مثلا the first step, if you put your name, it's considered red. It means it will deduct. For example, today I check some student, they got 48%.
There are two things. There are two places.
Yeah.
First name that we are saying, we know that this is 100%, right?
Naam.
Okay. And then we have this column, Q column. You will find it always red. Okay. Reason being, because there is a small mistake in their program. So what we do is when we create a quotation, we enter Q2, QT. Okay.
Okay.
It changes somehow by AG.
Oh, okay.
So
The same thing happened to me. I tried. I said, I did not put it AG.
Aiva.
It was quotation QT. So what's going on?
Yes. So this is by default. This is a problem. So if you see these two problems, consider them. There is no mistake. Okay.
Okay.
And give them, like, if it is 98%, give them 100%. Otherwise, 2% are deducted based on that information.
But those are without the challenge, right? The, challenge is not listed here, right?
Which one? Challenge?
Yeah, the final one.
Oh, yeah. There is no challenge is not in the GBI. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when they do the challenge, how can we look at it this way, like green and red?
Okay. If you see here, we have a sales order. You see the sales order here?
Okay.
So this guy is 428. He has done this. He has done all the case study. So I can double click on the sales order. Okay. And the sales order is 77, right?
Okay.
Okay. I can go back to my program. Okay. I can open a new session from here. So 77. So I can go for the sales and distribution. I can go for sales. I can go for order. I can go for the display, sales order display. So 77 is the order. I press enter. Now I can go to the environment and I can go to the display document flow. So this will tell me what I have done. You see here, I created the inquiry from step number 4 and onward up to the last step. I can see all the documents. Only step number 1, 2, 3. This is not visible here, but all other steps are visible here. So for the challenge, you can see that, okay, the customer, he has created the inquiry, he has done the quotation, he has done everything, completed, and amount he received and payment is clear now. So it means 100% marks.
Yeah, but those are for the tasks of the labs, right?
Yeah.
But for the challenge, does it show here as well?
Yes. Challenge, he has to give you the sales order number. You can ask him for the challenge. You can ask him, give me the sales order number.
I see.
Only thing you cannot see, I mean, you have to ask him for
I have to search it myself, not to be shown in that columns.
Say it again.
I have to search it myself, it will not show as part of the columns.
For every student, you have to search for it. You have to search.
Okay.
And by the way, if anyone complete the challenge, means he is expert in the case study. He should be treated as expert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let them first go through the labs.
Yeah, inshallah.
Anyway, brother, if you can manage to find a way to edit those tasks, it would be great.
The customer number?
For the customer, for the contact, for those stuff.
I'll search. Actually, I used to find it out, and I figured I changed it, but I don't know what happens today. Maybe so.
Because you are exhausted. You are exhausted.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's it.
Maybe.
Take your time. There is no rush.
No
Yeah,
problem.
thank you, brother, and we are very sorry to bother you, but you have to be patient with us,
No, I think
especially with me, because I'm calling you. Yani every time because I am doing the practice as a student, not as director.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, but the recording of the session, please, can you share it with us? I would like to go back to see what you have done, because I joined you a little bit late because I have another meetings. This is why I joined you a little bit late.
I will share with you.
Okay, barakallahu fiqh.
Thank you, brother. Assalamu alaikum.